Hey guys, it's Caden. I thought I would make a quick little video. So basically, I was going to talk about dating, but I know that some people are going to ask me specifically about dating as a trans guy. So I thought I'd talk about that a little bit. So I've never had an issue with me being transgender, but I do have this issue where I make it an issue, and I'm the one who sort of kind of makes it a big deal when it's not. Not to say that it is or it isn't, not to belittle, my struggle, but or our struggle or anybody's struggle. It's just that if somebody wants to be with me, they're gonna be with me, regardless, and vice versa. I do a lot of self-sabotaging in regards to my relations. I just sort of back out. It really has nothing to do with me being transgender. It just has to do with me, period. Then there's the idea of being stealth or coming out. So, a majority of the women I date, I am stealth with, and they do not know before, during, after. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. And that's just how it is sometimes. Other females I do come out to, or they know before, or yeah, pretty much they just know before, or I figure they know, or something comes up where I just feel like I should tell them. For pretty much any time I've been like intimate with a female, they know, and I mean like it's a pretty personal matter as to whether you should tell them or not tell them. It's up to you, and like it's your discretion because it's your life. For me personally, I like to tell them just because I don't want anything to come up. I don't want any issues to arise. I don't want any, questions or whatever. Like, I like to get that settled and handled with right then, right there. If you do decide to tell somebody, you need to decide when to tell them. One big thing is I get a lot of questions. If they don't know or anything like that, they'll ask me a lot of questions. A lot of people's things are asking you about the past and asking you like your birth name and if you did this or that when pre-transition and this and that and blah 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 blah, and that's a little annoying, but it's just like, okay, whatever. And a lot of it just, I don't know, it's just a thing that happens that people like to ask a lot of questions, and that's why if I'm going to tell somebody, I just want to tell them right then and there so we can get that all out of the way so I don't have to deal with it later on. The way they say things sometimes triggers my anxiety and my dysphoria, especially in regards to intimate things. I get pretty like paranoid and anxious and dysphoric in regards to that, and so if somebody just says the wrong thing, it's gonna bother me, and then I'm just gonna sort of shut down. And then another thing is that if you decide to come out to somebody, they're gonna tell people and they're gonna get harassed, and those two things are really big because you assume that like, oh no, they're not gonna tell anybody, but yes they are. And that's a really big thing for me, is I do not like people telling other people because it's not their business. It's my business, and so you don't need to be telling it, to everybody out there because it's not their business. But that's what people do, and my city is pretty small, but there's a big population. But still, like, people talk, and there's a lot of people who know about me. So be prepared for them to tell people. It sucks, but I mean, you can't, like, duct tape their mouth shut. Like, you kind of just have to deal with it, unfortunately. And it sucks, but it is what it is. And then the other thing that comes with that is that they get harassed, because like we're used to getting harassed, or at least I'm used to getting harassed. And when you start seeing somebody having a physical relation, having an intimate relation, like whatever type of relationship you're having with somebody, besides dating, but as whether it's dating or being in a relationship with somebody, that other person is gonna get harassed because of it. They're gonna start questioning that person. It's gonna be uncomfortable because you're kind of, or I'm kind of like the main source of that. Like, I'm the problem, and it sucks because it's like I'm happy, I'm good, I don't give a fuck, but like I feel bad when I bring somebody else into a hostile situation, and there's really nothing I can really do about that. So the last thing would be comfortability. Comfortability or compatibility, both of those things actually. I need to make sure I'm comfortable with that person and that they're comfortable with me. So comfortability is a really big part of it, and if I don't feel that, then like I'm not gonna continue anything with you, any type of relationship with you, even if it's a friendship. So I either need to be like completely single or in a relationship. I'm not good at like the whole dating game. I mean, I am, but I get bored. If I don't feel like we're compatible, I'm gonna end it. And if I don't feel like it's going anywhere, I'm gonna end it. And I might feel one way at a certain point in time, feel differently, you know, a little bit later on. And that just has to do with, you know, getting to know somebody and whatnot. So, yeah. So in my next video, I'm gonna get a little bit more in depth in regards to dating, or I guess what dating me is like, something like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you out in some sort of way. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. All my links are below. If you want me to do a Q&A soon, go ahead and ask me a boatload of questions and I will answer them. See you guys later. Peace out.